Hi everyone, I'm Justin, and Scout and I, as long as he stays, he's gone, never mind. We're gonna be taking you through today's dumbbell-based training routine. We're gonna go through 6 exercises, and we're gonna go through 3 rounds of those exercises. First time around, I'm always going to show you the exercise, give you some cues, what to focus on. When we move into a second and a third round, you are gonna have a little bit of a break in between each exercise. I have a light, medium, and heavy pair of weights. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get on into it. The first one that we're going to do is going to be working on balance. Please feel free to use your heavier weights, but know that you can use whatever weight you feel comfortable with. So all we're doing is marching in place, holding the weights, and we are gonna go 10 of those together on each foot. Here we go. 1, try to get your leg up high. Try not to crunch down like this when you do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. All right. What I would recommend next is getting your mediums. We're gonna do an overhead press. The overhead press is going to work your shoulders and triceps. For this, all we're doing is just pressing right up over our head, coming back down. I like to have my palms face each other for this and go right up and come right down. Let's go ahead and do 10 of these together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, awesome job. You can keep probably those medium weights for the next one. If you have a couch or anything you can put your hand on, go ahead and utilize that. I'm just gonna keep using the bench. We're gonna do a row. So for the row, what we're gonna do is hinge back, so push back, keep your back straight, and we're just going to row up. That's working our back right here, our lats, and our bicep. Try to keep your back straight, drive back with your elbow. Let's do 10, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's get the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, awesome job. So what we're gonna do next is the goblet squat. Actually, for in this case, you can go body weight, light, medium, heavy, whatever you feel comfortable with. And I'm gonna show you the knee-friendly version of this. This is going to work basically our whole lower body. So what I have right here is I'm gonna have my feet just outside of shoulder width. I'm gonna point my toes out. And one way to think about this is just bring your elbows towards the inside of your knees. When you go down, push your knees out just slightly so they're not collapsing in. I'm gonna show you from this side. So if you have any knee problems, sit back more and you have to lean forward more. So I'm not going down as far. I am also leaning forward a little bit more. Still try to keep your back straight when you do this. Let's go ahead and get 10 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, great job. So the next one that we're going to do, I'm gonna leave it up to you if you would like to use your light or your medium, but it's just gonna be an alternating curl. I'll just grab my mediums for this. So it's gonna go 1, 1, and we're gonna do 10 all together. That's gonna work our biceps. All right, so here we go. 1, can't believe Scout left. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. All right, awesome. And our final one is going to be an overhead tricep extension. So what we're going to do for this is just put the weight over our head like this, and we're just extending to straighten our elbows, working our triceps. Let's do 10 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. So this was the end of our first round. This will be up to you, but if you are going to stick with me, we'll go into a second round. If you haven't done so yet, please join my strength training support group on Connect. So just go on to Connect and look up that strength training support group. Let's go ahead and get into those marches. After this, you're going to get a 30-second break. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. All right. Take your break. You can get ready with your medium weights, and we're going to get back to it. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, go ahead, take your break, and we'll be back here for the rows. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So go ahead, take your break, and we'll be back here for the goblet squat. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, you're doing great. Go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back here for those alternating curls. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. All right, way to go. Take your break, and we have those tricep extensions as the last exercise in the second round. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, you're doing great. We'll go ahead and get on into our final round. So we're gonna go back to those step ups. If you are sticking with me, again, that's optional. We're almost there. You're doing great. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. All right. Awesome job. So we are going to take our little 30-second break, and we'll be back here for the overhead press. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're doing great. 30-second break, and we have our rows. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's get that other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Everything under control. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, great job. So go ahead and take your break, and we have our squats. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, awesome job. Take a little break and we have our alternating curls. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. All right, take a break and you got your last exercise, the overhead press, overhead tricep extension. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Hey, great job. Looking forward to seeing you for another strength training routine soon.